Well, it's that time again. Looks like we're ready for another video. I've been busy with work, so forgive me on that. Usually have a lot of topics I want to cover, but at the same time, it's tough to get some time. It's just how it is. I don't do this for a living, not like other people do. I usually try to make time, and right now I'm at work, so usually I do this on my lunch break. Now, with that being said, hola, hola, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Before I get started, I do curse, so if you are sensitive to that kind of stuff, I apologize. I try to hold back as much as I can. But today's video, I want to talk about dating. Yes, dating, fat and fit perspective. Now, I went on my Instagram, and if you're not following, please do so. And I asked a question to the ladies. What does a guy have to even talk to you, right? To even approach you? And that was funny. The easy answer is they got to be nice, they got to be funny, they got to be this, and they got to be that. But the thing is, that's not enough, because how can I talk to you and show you that I have humor, or that I'm charming, or I'm funny, or I'm intelligent, if you won't give me the time of day? See, if I'm a 300-pound guy and I see a girl who's pretty fit, I find her very pretty, I want to walk up and say hi. I want to go and see if I can strike up a conversation, right? Now, do you think that girl's going to give me the time of day? Why or not? Okay? Now, more times than not, unfortunately, she will not. And if she is, that's because, one, she's being nice. Two, she's automatically going to put your fat ass in a damn friend zone. Okay? Now, mind you, okay? Now, that shit, that's something. Now, second, you think about it, it's going to be one of those concepts where if I was in shape, I had the jaw, I had the pretty hair, the fancy clothes, I looked like I had a decent amount of money because I wear it, yeah, then maybe she might give me the time of day, and then who's to say that that's maybe for the younger folk, the 20 or the early 20s and mid 20s. What about the late 20s and early 30s, right? Does age play a factor? Yeah, it does. I think it does. Because when you're in your early 20s, you're playing the field. And this goes for the guys too, but I'm giving you a guy's perspective. Now, everything I'm saying can go, well, what about the guys? What about the guys? But I'm giving you the guy's perspective. I'm trying to help you see where we're at. Okay? Why? Because sometimes it's very difficult for a man. I always believe that the fat acceptance movement is only women based. That does not apply to men. I'm not saying guys have to be, ripped all the time, but am I? Do I have to be to get your attention? Right? Do I have to be super fit just to get your attention to even talk to you? Or, some of you guys actually responded. Got to have a nice smile. Got to be at least well groomed. Somebody said, got to have clean nails. So fellas, wash your ass. Wash your ass, brush your teeth. Wash your hands. All together. It means take a shower. You can brush your teeth in the shower. You ever do that? I do that sometimes. If I'm in a rush, I'll brush my teeth in the shower. Same difference. Everything's getting cleaned. Point is, you gotta be, you gotta smell nice. Don't smell like doo-doo. Please don't smell like doo-doo. Because you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't even talking to me. Just saying. But, again, it goes down to how can a person approach a person, right? But in this case, how can a man like myself say, hey, how you doing? I'm a pretty guy. I got a job. I work. I have my own place. I can't tell you this kind of stuff. I can't show you that I have a decent personality. And this is just saying, imagine if I'm in a 325-pound suit, which at one point I was. So I know this. I'm speaking from this. All right? You're going to be like, oh, he was nice. He's not dateable. I'm not attracted to that, but he's nice. He was nice. But that makes it challenging. So again, it makes it very hard for a man to want to approach. Now, like, well, he has to have the balls. Well, okay. Somebody said that too. He's got to have balls. At least one, fellas. At least one. One that works. Or you're shit out of luck. But you got to have one, right? you got to be confident because they can see that. Have confidence, not cockiness, confidence. Understand that even, you know what, you may not always win them, but you got to at least be confident in your ability that, you know what, I am a nice guy. I think I'm pretty funny. I'm an easygoing guy. I think that could work very well. You know, if she says no, then okay, that's understandable. You're not gonna win them all. Ain't nobody 100%. Hell, you're gonna lose some wins. You're gonna lose some battles. And let me tell you something. That's sometimes not a bad thing. You can avoid some crazy ass motherfuckers these days. I'm just saying. There's some stories. But if a person's fit and what's messed up is that you're more likely to get the attention. Because that's what the media is. That's what the fitness. I mean, if a person's in shape, that girl's gonna talk to him. That lady's gonna talk to him. You know, if he's not in shape, and it sucks because the point I'm trying to make is that, you know, although nobody wants to admit it, but sexy is better. But what is sexy, right? Could pretty eyes be sexy alone? What if the fat guy had some really sexy eyes? Is that enough to drop the panties? Not literally, but you know what I'm talking about. Is that enough to let him get his foot in the door to at least talk to you? Now, the next step, once you get your foot in, yes, conversation makes a huge difference. Because if I'm talking to somebody who can't have a conversation, who's super angry, or we don't have things in common, okay, that's a make or break. But what does it take for a guy to at least get his foot in the door? Somebody said, you know, teeth. I'm sorry, I got crooked teeth, so that means I lose some. Okay, I have loose skin. So what if some ladies don't like that? I lose. I lose battles before I'm even given a chance. Now, the opposite argument is, what about the ladies? You know? Now, before I go into that route, let me ask you this. A guy can be like that to talk to you. But what will it take for a guy to make that guy disappear? You see what I'm saying? Nah, that's the flip side. If a guy can come and talk to you and be like, hey, you know what? He is a pretty nice guy. I dig him. Now some asshole, but who's super sexy and fit, dumb as rocks, can easily replace that guy. Because you're more attracted to that. You can date homeboy, but you can cheat on him with fuckboy. Excuse my language, I apologize, but you get the point. That's the thing. You're willing to date one-ish, but you'll cheat on him with so-and-so. Because let's be honest, you know, attraction matters. Attraction is always going to be what gets you in the door. Now, I'm not saying the person has to be super sexy and all that stuff. No. We all have certain attraction, you know, but a lot of it can get died down. I don't give a shit if you sexy as hell, but if we can't have a conversation and all of a sudden you smell weird at times and you do this thought shit, you know, T-O-T, that whole over there shit, yeah, we not gonna be talking very long at all. You ain't worth, no, hell no. Or if you fit as hell and all of a sudden you can't operate a stove, we gonna have problems. It's just common things. I mean, you can look the part, but can you live the part? Can we conversate the part? Can we be the part? You know? But I think so far it's just really difficult because I have friends that talk to me about, you know, Javi, what was it like for you? It was hell. I got rejected so many times, friend zoned so many times. And for what? Because I didn't meet the physical. I was fat, okay? I was fat, straight up fat. They did not like that. Let's just be honest, okay? And although some people be like, yeah, you were cute. I say, yes, I was. In my mind, I dressed nice, I smelled nice, I brushed my hair, I did all the grooming shit. I was intelligent, but it wasn't enough. You know? It was not enough to secure a conversation or a spot. Because that spot was always lost to somebody who had a six-pack, pretty hair, and maybe straight teeth. Crooked eyes, but straight teeth. Shit happens. You know, but at the same time, it's what happens. There's a lot to this, but, you know, to keep it simple, what does a guy have to do? You know, Now we could all say we can blame the social media, and we do. Let's be honest, we do. But ladies, if you were to be rejected for the same shit that you would push away a guy for, how would that make you feel? Let me know below. How much would that piss you off? You know, I only date tall guys. Well, fine then. Fuck you. I only date medium-sized women or women who have straight eyes. It's discrimination right off the bat. I only date so-and-so. Like something I don't have control. I can't fucking make myself grow tall. I'm sorry. I can make myself get fit. I can make myself get smarter, you know. But you're talking about shit I have no control over. But that's the one thing you're going to take a person out of the realm for. But how would you like it? Right? If I said, oh, I only date tall women. So that just leaves out like all kinds of categories of people. You know, or I only date Latin women. Well, how do I know what the other kind of flavors will, you know, blow my mind? We don't know this. Some people, yes, they are ignorant right off the bat. But what can we control? You know, there's a lot to this. But I want to just put this out there and be like, you know, it is difficult for us guys. Because then we have to have certain things, be certain ways, act certain ways, dress certain ways, provide certain things. We have to have all this list before we can even talk to you. And what do you have to offer? What if I said all that to you? I'm an asshole, right? Would that make me an asshole? Would that make me a punk bitch? Whatever. Now think about it. It's not as fair. Although we want it to be fair, ladies, you guys have the power. We pretend we do, but we don't have that power. You guys do. But I'm telling you this right now. If this shit ain't made of gold, then be like, oh, no golden lights and doves fly out. Fuck it. FYI, if some doves be flying out, you, goddamn. That's some Houdini shit. I'm just saying. But some brain food. Share your thoughts below. And if you guys want more on this kind of topic, let me know. Let me know. Like, subscribe, share, tag people, all that fun stuff. Let me know. We can go more in depth. If you guys have questions for me, we can make a part 2. All right? So, with that being said, I have to get my happy ass back to work. If you're catching this tonight, good night, sweet dreams. If you're catching this in the morning, well, good morning. Let's make today, tomorrow, and every day count. You guys have a good one. Adios.